Okay guys, you see the bucket down there? Yeah, that white bucket. We are going to make some fabulous food for the garden. And all you need is a rabbit, and then you have to feed them. And then they do this little thing called pooping. You get their poops, and I'll show you what we're going to do to make this concoction. Never fails. As soon as I start talking on this thing, every noise in the neighborhood comes my direction. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, start with an empty bucket. See the empty bucket right there? I am going to go now and rob some poop from the bunnies. Now, a lot of this poop has been sitting there for a good while, which is good. It's broken down a little bit, and you don't need quite this much in the bucket. I like to just cover the bottom of the bucket. That's good, just like that. The next thing we're going to do is get some water. Sorry, I gotta carry it in here. Hose doesn't reach. And you're gonna cover said poop just a little ways. Let me take this so I can show you guys. Just about that much. Just a mixing level, I would call it. Now, you don't have to have one of these fangled, fancy little gadgets like I have. It's connected to a drill. You can use, a stick or, anything you want to mix this. I would stay away from using your hands to do it, but this thing works great. Again, you need to watch out for splashes, because this stuff doesn't taste too good. Trust me, I know, I found out. Okay, that was enough to break it up for a little bit. It smells delicious in here, let me tell you. Now, we are out in the garage, so I don't have to worry about stinking the house up or anything. It does get a little ripe out here, but it's the perfect area to do this. Not only because of the smell, but from the heat out here. It's quite warm. We don't have air conditioning out here, so. The next thing I do here is add more water. That should be enough. You want to get a little bit of airway, so we have some air so it'll breathe a little bit. And believe it or not, what's in there now will actually swell up a bit. Gases will happen and all that fun stuff. Now, you could leave this thing for 48 hours or so, or a little bit longer if you wanted to. But out here in this heat, 24 hours is just enough. Trust me. I'm going to put that lid on there and just let it sit there. I'll come out here tomorrow and bring you guys with me, and I'll show you what we do next. So you'll have to wait a while. So we'll be back in the miracle of YouTube. Fast forward time Time warp. Okay, guys, welcome back. It is like 140, 150 degrees in here. I feel like it'd be cooler in my oven in the house, but anyways, let me flip this around. Here we go. We got our bunny gold. That's like I like to call it. It's been sitting in here in heat for a good while, and it is ripe. It doesn't smell that bad though. You would expect, you know, poop to smell bad, but we're gonna go ahead and give it a little rinse here. Try not to drop my camera and my phone into the loveliness. Okay, we're going to put that back over here. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do this because I have to pick this bucket up and empty it over here. So, let's see how we're going to do this. Anyways, I got to put that into there. Now normally I would dilute this because this is some powerful stuff here. This is like your normal store-bought stuff times 100 something like that. But yeah, I'll go ahead and fill that bucket up. I don't know where to stick you guys. I mean, here, let's scoot this over. My lovely mess of a garage again already. It's like somebody came in here and made a mess all over the place. There we go. Okay. Like I said, normally I would reduce this. And the only reason I'm doing this with this one bucket or this one water can full of this is because I have plants that need a boost. I'll put it that way. So this usually turns out to be messy. And yes, did I get any in there at all? You may ask, because there are some little floaties that didn't get mixed up and whatnot. You may ask, won't those clog up? It has a little thing on the end of here, so if it gets clogged, I can unclog that. But should be fine. We may get a little clogged, but come with me. Try not to step in the poopy water. You can tell my jalapenos are doing good. It's about time to harvest. I've been kind of holding off to get as much as I can. And I do like colors on my jalapenos, but I don't want to go too far to where the plant stops producing. We got some big ones over here, and my little dwarf tomatoes are popping out tomatoes left and right. Okay, let's go over here. These are my sweet potatoes that the deer have taken a liking to. So, and this stuff you can pour right on your plants. It's not going to hurt anything. I've had a few people think that this is kind of would be bad for their plants or whatnot. No. If anything, if you have any bugs or anything, I wouldn't suggest, you know, dousing it on purpose, but there we go. Get that out of the water a little bit. Let this soak in here. These are my sweet potatoes. These I got special ordered from Haas Tools. Not all of them made it in one piece. The mill system is not what it used to be. Now, over here, I'm going to take the rest of this. As you can see, deer have been at my beans again. So I'm going to try to, and these are the kidney beans from the survival seeds. We're going to fill this up as much as possible. Yes, some bunny turds are falling out. That's okay. It's not going to hurt anything. You can fertilize right with it, and yes, it is clogged up. So that's as far as we're going to get watering on that right now. But I still have some more to do. Now, this stuff is excellent for gardening. The thing is, it'll boost the growth compared to regular fertilizer. A lot of times fertilizer, you have to be careful, the stuff you get at the store, because it'll actually burn your plants. It'll burn your roots. This stuff, nothing. You can take the poop straight from the rabbit to the garden, and it won't do anything to your garden. It's that safe, and that's the majority reason why I use it. You can almost tell things in my garden that I use this on, and things that I have not. I gave up on my peppers over here, which, as you can see, the heat has completely burned them up. Again, these are peppers that I had that the hailstorm kind of did away with, and some of them are trying to come back. You can see we got flowers on this one, and I have something growing here. Let's see if anybody knows what this is. What kind of plant is that? I know what it is, but let's see how many people know what this plant is. It's a volunteer from last year that I didn't actually plant over here, which is surprising. I've got another one in another location too. Then I'll show you guys my corn over here. I'm gonna dump a good dose of my bunny gold in here. Now, only thing I remember my grandpa saying is, if you plant your corn after Mother's Day, and your corn is not knee high, then you shouldn't be a gardener or a farmer, which what he said. And as you can see, my knees down there, and I've got some small ones that are struggling down there, but the majority of them are going to good. I did plant some Kentucky Wonders in here last night with some squash, so we'll have to see how well that comes out. I did get my Samarantos tied up a little bit. As you can tell, they're hurting for some water. Also, my peppers, the only thing is I can't remember what kind of peppers these are. I got them from the place, and we've got tons of peppers in here. I do believe these are orange though, so I'll leave them on a little bit longer. These are all the plants that were ate to the stem, and they have come back, and you can tell that this bunny gold that I have works really well, because it has brought my tomato plants back to where they are fruiting. Same thing with these peppers here. They're doing good. So I'm going to give them another dose, and I will leave you guys at that, because I don't think you need to see me dump water or dump poopy water on my plants. But that is how I make my bunny gold, is what I call it, because it's worth its weight in gold. It's free. All I have to do is feed my rabbits. It comes out the other end, and there's many ways that you can use it. I could put trenches alongside my plants, and I thought I seen a red tomato down there. I forgot I got a light down there. You can put trenches through here and put the poop right in the dirt, cover it up, and it's a good way to fertilize. As soon as it rains, it'll fertilize the roots and whatnot. But if you got any questions, please hit me up down below. Until next time, God bless.